guys, and welcome to another video. This is a slightly different kind of video. I basically just came back from doing like my weekly shop and I was unpacking and I was like, maybe people would find this interesting to watch. If you don't know, I'm a first year medical student at the University of Bristol. And yeah, so I basically just did my shop. This isn't like this is my second week of being here, so I have some things already in like my cupboards and in my fridge and my freezer, so this is just like a new week's kind of thing. And yeah, so let's get started. First things first, mixed peppers. I love cooking, firstly, I think I should probably say. So you'll notice a lot of the stuff is kind of things that I would make. Even though I would say like meds, like we've got a fair few hours of lectures, I personally will always, I don't care like how much work I have, I'm very happy to spend like an hour in the kitchen cooking, like it's kind of my downtime. And I really enjoy it and I love eating. So yeah, peppers, so much you can do. A stir fry, like a curry with it, you could do it in a salad, brilliant. I've got loads of spices from home, but one I didn't bring was paprika, and I think paprika is just quite like a solid, there's so much you can do with it. But I've got lots of like the Indian spices already with me, some butter. I'm surprised, I think it's because I baked a cake, so a lot of my butter's just gone, so I needed to get me some more. Some pasta, here we go. I just got whole wheat just because I think the taste can be like quite nice. It's a bit of like variation from like the standard, and it's the same price, so yeah. I got some bananas. I got 6, although realistically I do wonder whether I'm gonna get through 6. The last bunch I brought, I've got 1 banana left, which is a bit like sad, and probably I'm not going to be able to eat it realistically. So I don't know whether I'm going to get through 6. I'm really going to just push myself to try and have like a banana a day. I always find for like breakfast, a banana is fairly solid to keep me going. I bought some salad tomatoes, just for a whole bunch of things. If I'm doing like a salad, a salsa, just a little something on top. Like, I feel like a tomato is a pretty good solid thing. Eggs. I bought caged eggs just because they didn't have any free range, I'm sorry. 6 eggs. I have 1 left over. I think I did like a midway mini shop. I mean, there's so much you could do with eggs. I love eggs so much. I mean, whether it's a fried egg, a poached egg, a scramble, an omelette, you know, in something, I just like bake it. I love eggs. I think eggs are great. So, good solid to have. Mushrooms. I know lots of people are very iffy on mushrooms. Personally, I love them. Once again, kind of like the peppers, so much you can do with mushrooms. It can be in a curry, it can be in a stir fry, it can just be nicely like sauteed with some onions. Also, chestnut mushrooms tend to be like more inexpensive, I'd say, than some other vegetables. So yeah, love some mushrooms. Ginger. I never bought ginger. I bought onions and I bought garlic when I first came. Totally forgot about ginger. And I actually did like an Indian curry yesterday and I didn't have any ginger, and I felt as such, I was like, gosh, how do I not have ginger in this? And yeah, there's just a lot you can do with it. I don't think it's like, is it essential? I don't know. I feel like it's essential to the kind of cooking I do. So yeah. Then I got some oat milk. This is mostly because my tummy just does not like normal milk. And so oat milk annoyingly is a little bit more expensive, like quite a bit more expensive than like just standard cow's milk. But I mean, I don't get a tummy ache, so you know, that's kind of why I drink it. Then loads and loads of tins. Coconut milk, I quite like as a standard thing, like a Thai green curry, which you literally have like your veg, like a standard curry paste and a coconut milk, mix it all together and you have a really lovely meal. So some coconut milk. Kidney beans, I think are brilliant. I really love tinned food. I think like tinned food generally, I would say student-wise, fairly cheap. Those are like, I mean, coconut milk's more expensive, I won't lie, but kidney beans are not too expensive, and there's so much you can do. And the fact that it's tinned, you don't need to worry about using it up, it's pretty good. Chickpeas, really good tip, I'd say. And I know this works in Tesco, not sure about other ones. But for example, if you buy chickpeas in the standard aisle, it's about 60p. But if you go to the Asian aisle, it's 35p. It's a different kind of chickpea, like tin. But I mean, I don't know what the taste difference is. For 35p, if I'm saving money, I'm pretty happy. I got some tin tomatoes. Once again, goes in a whole bunch of things. A solid pasta. Yeah, brilliant. Oh, I love sweet corn. I didn't have sweet corn. I have loads of tuna. Sweet corn tuna pasta, standard or a sandwich or whatever. I love sweet corn. So there we go. Carrots. Once again, not super expensive at all. Just need to make sure I actually get through them. But I mean, there's so much, like a really good base for like a pasta sauce. You could do like, you could roast them, you could boil them, you can just like eat them as a snack. You guys know carrots. Carrots are great. What else? I've got, where's my bag? Where's my bag? Oh, got a couple more things. Pita bread, standard snack, put something to stuff inside of it, great for lunches. I would say in a release, like you probably already know this, but I would say like for me, the idea of eating 6 pita bread before in the next week might sound like a bit much. I'm like, I don't think I like it that much. Freeze it. So easy, so simple. Pop it in the freezer, take it when you need it, put it in the like toaster or whatever, or defrost it, toast it nicely. Like I'm really keen on trying not to waste so much food. So I really, really urge you, freeze your food, please. Oranges, hopefully I'm gonna get through these. I think if I say 2 a day kind of thing, might be good, hopefully. Aubergine, one of my favourite vegetables, so brilliant. You can just do it so nicely in a curry, or like you could like roast it, just really delicious. I love aubergine. These are just some face wipes because I don't actually own any face wipes and I don't wear makeup a huge amount, but now that we're going out sometimes I tend to do like a little bit of eyeshadow or something, and I have like been like trying to scrub it really hard afterwards, trying to take it off. So let's save myself and be kind to my skin and use some face wipes. Some chilies. I don't have any chilies. I have chili powder, chili sauce, but I think fresh chilies are just like a really nice way to give a kick to a dish. Some onions. I bought onions when I came, but I use onions quite a bit in my cooking, and so I just got some onions. And then the final thing, tissues, just pocket tissues. I'm one of those, I'm quite practical in terms of like my bag. I always have like tissues, a bottle of water, you know, just standard things I think you need. And yeah, that's my shop. Altogether, I think it came up to about £23. You will notice like things like bread, I haven't got in there just because I bought a loaf last week, like halfway through the week, so I haven't got through it. It's in the freezer, and so I'm eating that. I bought lots of chicken, so like quite a large pack of chicken. Like the other week, I used half and I froze half, so I have like quite like maybe 3-4 chicken thighs in the freezer right now. And yeah, I've got like just general kind of store basics. I feel like that's the thing with uni, that you bring some basics and slowly, like for example paprika, I'm not using that all in one day, or like the pasta or the tin stuff, it kind of just adds to your like what you've got, your standard like your cornflakes and things. But yeah, that's my shop. As you can probably tell, I enjoy cooking. There's not a huge amount. I do have things like chicken nuggets and baked beans already in my fridge and freezer, please don't worry. But yeah, these kind of things, like I said, I really enjoy cooking. I really enjoy kind of just the freshness of food and really enjoy cooking and eating and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, I think could it be a cheaper shop? For sure. Not all of this is essential. But I try to keep it, like I think this is a decent amount. It should keep me going for the next week. I'm really excited to see what I cook. If you're interested to see what I cook, you can always check out my Instagram @_Manisha P. That's where I post, like I recently did like my veggie curry recipe, and I think I might do more things on that. If you prefer it to be on YouTube and you're like, no Manisha, I want to see a proper full-on video, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to do that. But yeah, this is my weekly shop. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, bye.